I was saying, so 16 years, and now you're going back in for your first album.
Troy.
That's your partner, writing partner, your producer?
Well, Troy's one of the producers that I've worked with, but we've done a lot of things with this album.
Like, and I know Troy, in fact, I have a quote from Troy Taylor who said his goal was to make sure the new songs are classic Amerie without sounding dated. How do you do that? Because he said he wants you to sound like classic you, but he doesn't want it to sound dated. So what did you guys do? How did you cook it up?
I mean, the thing with Troy is like when we met, he already had like a file of like so many songs already. So he was deconstructing. He knows my voice very well. He knows just my vibe very well.
What's your vibe now? Because 16 years, that's a significant period of time. You're a different person. You're a best-selling author. You're a mom of a near 7-year-old. A lot's changed.
It was a lot. Thank you. It was a lot, because, you know, I put out some music before, but they were like EPs and things like that. But this is like an album, like a full-out album.
Yes, your first album, full album.
Yeah. And I think, really, I just wanted to go with, like, my gut and my heart. And, you know, Troy and I have great chemistry. Yeah. There were a couple of things that I was like, kind of like, I guess you would say my non-negotiables.
Oh, what were they?
Like, the album has to be romantic. Are you into non-negotiables?
Oh, I'm into hard lines, definitely.
Okay, so I was like, it has to be romantic, sensual, and you would think like, oh yeah, easy. But sometimes when you get in the studio, someone might be like, we're gonna do this, and like, okay, it's a breakup, but you know, he's basically like, the guy's trash. And I was like, we're off brand. I don't want to be calling him trash.
We actually have a clip of Undeniable, one of the singles from the album. Let's play it.
Undeniable.
Romance.
So Undeniable, tell me why that one made the cut.
I think it really captures the romance. It captures a lot of heart. I felt like the lyrics were really honest. I wanted to be specific to a moment, you know what I mean? Kind of like saying that you're gonna take a person as they are, that there's like chemistry that's there, that you can have like a special bond, but in a very specific way.
Do you write on your iPhone now, or how do you write down your lyrics?
I usually don't. Sometimes I don't write down my lyrics. Sometimes I write my lyrics. Usually I don't.
What do you do? How do you remember them?
I just scat melody, really. So, yeah, my sister can't listen to those. I was like, oh, listen to this record. And it's like, and she was like, I can't listen to the same rate. I can't. I was like, you ain't feeling it, though? You don't know what I'm saying, but don't you feel it? She was like, no, I can't, it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off.
I love your sister.
I do the melody, and then the lyrics will just, like, come to me. You know what I mean? Oh, I can give you another exclusive.
Okay.
I forgot. So we're Undeniable.
Amerie, you're the best. Amerie is a true, you're creative. You're like, wait,
For Undeniable, we had like, he played the track, I scattered the thing, and it was like, and so I knew the subject matter, which was undeniable. The subject matter, everything that comes under it, but I didn't actually have that word yet.
Okay.
Troy was like on his phone, because I'd be like, Troy, why you be on your phone right now? He was like looking at something, he's like, Undeniable. And I was like, what? And he was like, oh no, I was just replying to this text, somebody's asking me about this contract thing. And I was like, Undeniable.
Oh, wow.
Right. That actually fits my story.
I love that.
That's how that came.
Okay, so when the first new song from the album was released, that was back in March, Billboard's list of must-hear songs, the emerging R&B and hip-hop artists, they say that the track, which is entitled Mine, is a winner. It is a winner. Let's take a look. Again, because you are so intentional about your writing, the mindset of Mine.
So Mine, I wanted to capture a setting, really. So I wanted to feel like, again, romantic, but I wanted to like capture like first kiss vibes. So that's why there's like a moonlight, there's kind of all of that. And the storyline is kind of like friends, but becoming more.
Yeah.
And, you know, really being assertive, but also still soft.
Interesting.
It's funny having a watch. You have like the best pictures, videos.
We got it off your social media.
And I'd be like, I look so like I feel like such a little nerd when I'm watching that stuff. I want to be like all up in here, but I got to be like this. But you have the best like.
Can you cast yourself in your own novel? Because you have such an animated and just a wonderful Who would you
Thank
be in
you.
your book
But
if you had to act?
They all have bits of me in them. So I don't know if I would be any of those characters because they're all very different from me.
Okay.
I would maybe be like the person in the crowd. Like maybe I would just, if I were going to be in the book, I would kind of like write me in for like a hot second.
Okay.
Yeah, someone in the background because none of them are really me.
Well, nothing about you is the background lady. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Congratulations. Oh, you're going on tour with Keisha Cole.
Yes, that's
oh
right.
Oh my gosh.
Super excited. I'm going to be, thank you. I'm not doing all of the dates. I'm doing most of her. Keisha is going to be
Okay,
amazing.
that's a formidable ticket there. Okay,
it's going
so
to be
you
most
and
of the
Keisha,
July dates.
Most of the July dates? Well, we will be looking forward to, because after all, it is Amerie season. Amerie's brand new album coming out later this year. Congratulations on everything. The audience getting their book. Make sure you grab your copy. Coming up, Access Hollywood, Scott Evans introduces us to his award-winning YouTube series, House Guest. How did it start? We're digging in. Scott Evans after the break. This show makes me feel like the luckiest kid in the world. Join in on the fun. Sign up for our newsletter and subscribe to the Tamron Hall YouTube channel.